Hey Noelle. So it's been such a long time since we talked last, I figured I'd just give you a whole life update. Since graduation, I have moved into the Adirondacks, which is the Adirondack State Park in New York. And it's in upstate New York, so it's not the city at all, but it's a really fun place. It's one of the few state parks that allow people to actually live within it. So there's a whole bunch of tiny towns just spread out throughout the state park. And there's a ton of different outdoor things to do, which wasn't really my thing in college, but I've started to get into it. So I'm in one of those tiny towns, and I have been working at two different locations. One is a bar in the main part of town as a bartender and waitress, and secondly I have been working for a whitewater rafting company. My town is right on the Hudson River, above New York City obviously, where it gets all nasty, so it's very clear up here, and they've got a lot of really good rafting, especially in the beginning of the season. We're up to class 4, class 5 maybe in the very beginning of the season. Right now we're down to class 2 or 3. But I work as, I guess you could call it a secretary of sorts. I answer phones, deal with bookings, I work the shop while everyone else is out, I help people get ready in the mornings, and I do odd jobs, whichever my boss needs. So that's what I've been doing with most of my time. Every once in a while I go rafting with my company. I also went horseback riding the other day, so I've just been doing a lot of things that I've never done before, and I'm getting out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways. Apart from a change in location, job, and the fact that I'm not in school anymore, the biggest change in my life right now has been I've gotten a fish. About a week ago, I kind of on impulse bought a betta fish, and I named him Pluto, and he's a gorgeous blue. He's basically become my life. I love him very much. I've bought way too much stuff for his aquarium because I wanted it to be very pretty, and so I bought him like this rundown castle looking thing, and I bought a whole bunch of live plants because I like the idea of the live plants better than getting, you know, those fake plasticky ones. Oh, and lastly, as you might see from, you know, the video, and I think I Snapchatted you about it, I got a side shave, which was the weirdest experience, sitting there watching a woman just shave off. I had it was longer than this, I got it trimmed as well. I had, it's probably like I don't know, I can't do math. It's probably like 2 feet of hair, and she just shaved it straight off. It was so weird, but I'm really liking it, and I like touching it a lot. It's fuzzy. So those are the big changes in my life. I would love to hear about yours. I know you're still down in Southern California, but I want to hear more about your job and what you're doing this summer. Oh, I would love to hear about your cat. I got a fish because I couldn't get a cat. I couldn't commit to the idea of getting a cat right now, and I don't know where I'm going to be. Because this is really just supposed to be a part-time job for me. I'm making a little bit of cash, having fun in a state park for a little while before I get a career and, you know, do real life things. So I couldn't commit to a cat, but I am so glad you did because your Snapchats are amazing. Alright, I'm gonna end it now, but I hope you're doing well. Bye.